What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again with a 2026 Joey Logano Hunt Brothers Pizza Ford Mustang. Let's check it out. Diecast box at hand, and welcome to today's Diecast review. We have the 2026 edition of the Hunt Brothers Pizza car for Joey Logano. And I'm looking at the paint scheme, and there's actually a lot different with this. You have a little bit of some red striping here. You have red striping over here. There's a little bit of a gradient in the background effect. I even see some texture up here. So did they actually add more depth to the paint scheme? I'm cool with that. New Penske wheels just look amazing. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the diecast. I'll be right back. Diecast out of the box, and welcome to today's Diecast review. And I gotta be honest with you fellas, this might be the best Hunt Brothers Pizza car I have seen in years. Outside of the the red Hunt Brothers Pizza cars, because those kind of look cool. But in terms of just the normal green cars, this one has so much more going on with it. So not only do we have red on the front of the car, it's a gradient. And then it kind of, goes around, it goes through the front fender well. But then you have a little bit of some waves in the, the background of the paint scheme. You have red that's kind of coming through the fuel door here. You have the back of the spoiler that's red. If that's not enough, there's a green 22 on the front. I have never seen that before. So yeah, and add in, of course, the updated Penske wheels. I mean, these things are just absolutely gorgeous, dude. Safe to say, this might be my favorite Hunt Brothers Pizza car in quite some time. I'm just going to keep it a buck. So, W paint scheme department. I still wish they would make the paint scheme, the side logo take up the actual side space. But if they don't want to do that, that's okay. Front of the diecast here, we have Joey Logano right there. On the front windscreen with the Ford decal, Logano. You have Hunt Brothers Pizza right there on the hood of the diecast. Pennzoil with the Ford logo. If you're curious, the car is painted with that pool table color green. It's a little bit of a combo because all of this is wrapped, right? You can see a little bit of pixelation. It almost looks like fish scales over here. But the whole front of the car is just the solid paint color. So that's an interesting combination there. I can't believe that the front 22 is green. I mean, look at this. Let me zoom in, try to get my camera to operate here. It might not cooperate. Who knows? But you have the green 22. That is so cool. Sunoco on both sides of the front of the diecast here. Then you go over here to the left side of the diecast. You could really see the kind of a pixelation. It's more of a texture vibe than pixelation, but that's a great way to tell whether it's full wrap or not. Like just above the NASCAR Cup Series decal, you can really just see that normal green, but then just below it, you can really see the livery. Number 22 there. Notice how far middle the 22 there. I feel like it's a little bit further to the middle than, I don't know, maybe some of the other paint schemes. I could be tripping on that. Hunt Brothers Pizza right there. Still wish they would, do that. But regardless, you have the Ford Racing decal there. Goodyear. You do have the Dark Horse Mustang logo. Joey Logano. You do see the texture on the top of the car. I don't know if that's how the real paint scheme is, or that's just how the decal, wrap for the car, so to speak, printed it. Sometimes that can be a little bit pixelated. Discount tire there with snap-on. You have the Penske 60th anniversary decal. That would have been a cool thing if they would have done, a 60th anniversary box. You have Ford Racing, PPG, Mazak, and Coca-Cola. Over here to the fuel door, the livery is inside of the fuel door. I don't know if the real paint scheme has that or not. You have Shell, Pennzoil, and then Auto Trader. It reminds me a lot of like the Mark Martin Roush, Carl Edwards Roush years when Pennzoil was actually a secondary sponsor when Valvoline left. Go to the back panel of the diecast here. You have Ford Racing with a 22 on the right side. You have Hunt Brothers Pizza there. Notice above that you have the Dark Horse Ford logo. See that? The little logo right here? I guess it's like a horse head or something. I don't know. But anyways, that's interesting. The spoiler is two-tone, so the front angle of it is black. The rear angle of the spoiler is that red color. Then you go over to the right side of the diecast. And I mean, honestly, this is probably out of the last like 5 maybe Hunt Brothers Pizza deliveries, this is definitely up there as one of my favorites. Because one thing that bugged me about the Kevin Harvick ones is it was the Gen 6 era, right? They would have the Hunt Brothers Pizza decal, but they would take up just this tiny corner over here, right? It drove me nuts, right? Used the whole side panel. Even the Truck Series diecast, they did the same thing where they would literally only take up just the quarter panel. It blows my mind, But regardless, they definitely upped it up with the detail on this one. I like it. Top of the diecast, the roof number is a little bit off, but I like the bright red door number and roof number. It pops with that dark green background. Then you have I still don't know how to pronounce that, honestly. They're actually sponsoring Josh Berry at Pocono in 2026. It's already happened, but I want to say it's Cap Gemini. Is that how you pronounce it? I have no idea. I could be tripping on that. Ford Racing on the back window. I like the blue Ford Racing badge or banner there. I wonder if Toyota, do they have the full red one, or is it a black background? I don't know, but that'd be kind of cool. Like if the red one was Toyota, and maybe the Chevrolet, I don't know if it would be gold or yellow. I don't know what color they would do, but I like the blue banner there. It's pretty cool. Hunt Brothers Pizza right there on the deck lid of the car. It's a little bit off-centered, but you could really see the gradients as well. It's darker right here, and then over here to the side. Kind of looks like a swamp grass color to it. Anyways, what a cool diecast. I'm actually happy they actually upgraded the Hunt Brothers Pizza car. You know, I've been very critical of it at times, and hey, I like it. Good change. So I'm going to show some other 2026 diecasts here in the studio. This is the first Ross Chastain one to be released for this year. The Busch Light primary car. Let me tell you, this thing is amazing. Not only is it a matte finish car, you have like a periwinkle blue spoiler, but the mountaintops are actually metallic silver as well. Check out my diecast review for extra details on that one. That's a fantastic car. And then we have a brand new Raptor car for William Byron. They took the 2025 Coca-Cola 600 paint scheme and said, well, we're going to run it every week. Why not? So that one is pretty darn cool. And we'll finish the video with perhaps one of the coolest diecasts to be released from the 2025 season. A Casey Mears truck diecast. I had to pre-order this at Circle B, okay? I don't know if it's still in stock, but I tell you what, if it is, you better get it. That is going to be one of the most popular truck diecasts probably ever made. A Casey Mears truck diecast. Last time that cat had one made, I think he was still driving for Germain Racing in the 13 car when Geico was the sponsorship. So it's been a minute, right? That's all for now, fellas. Thank you all for watching the video. Have a blessed one. DB, signing off.